In the last video, we discussed about Kshudiram's vision. Now let's see what happened next when he returned to Kamar Poker. Kshudiram heard from his wife Chandra of an experience she had had in front of the Yogi Shiva temple next to their house. Chandra said, "I saw that the holy image of Lord Shiva inside the shrine was alive. It began to send forth waves of the most beautiful light, slowly at first, then quicker and quicker. They filled the inside of the temple. Then they came pouring out. It was like one of those huge flood waves in the river, right towards me. I was going to tell Dhani, our neighbor woman, but then the waves washed me over and swallowed me up. And I felt that marvelous light enter into my body. I fell down on the ground unconscious. When I came to myself, I told Dhani what had happened, but she did not believe me. She said I would have had an epileptic fit. That cannot be so, because since then I have been full of joy and my health is better than ever. But I feel that light is still inside me. I believe that I am with child." Kshudiram then told Chandra about his vision, and they rejoiced together. Prayerfully, the pious couple waited patiently for the birth of the divine child the following spring. Owing to Kshudiram's experience at Gaya, Sri Ramakrishna was called Gadadhar, an epithet of Vishnu meaning bearer of the mace. He was the couple's fourth child, born after two sons, Ramkumar and Rameshwar, and a daughter Katyayani. A second daughter, Sarvamangala, was born when Sri Ramakrishna was 3 years old. Sri Ramakrishna grew up in Kamar Poker. He was sent to school where he learned to read and write, but he soon lost interest in the spirit-earning education. When he was 6 or 7 years old, he had his first experience of cosmic consciousness. One morning, he recalled in the later life, "I took some parched rice in a small basket and was eating it while walking along the narrow ridges of the rice fields. In one part of the sky, a beautiful black cloud appeared, heavy with rain. I was watching it and eating the rice. Very soon the cloud covered almost the entire sky, and then a flock of cranes came flying by. They were as white as milk against the black cloud. It was so beautiful that I became absorbed in the sight. Then I lost consciousness of everything outward. I fell down and the rice was scattered over the earth. Some people saw this and came and carried me home." Kshudiram died in 1843. Sri Ramakrishna keenly felt the loss of his father and became more indrawn and meditative. He began to visit the rest house in the village where pilgrims, especially monks, would stop on their way to Puri. While serving these holy people, he learned their songs and prayers.